Hello Commissioners, my name is Cherie and this is my community. I'm here in Inglewood in front of the Forum, an arena that's been the biggest symbol of our community, hard work, and the faith that in the end, hard work pays off. And our faith in the Los Angeles Lakers, which used to call this arena home. Just wait for next year, you guys. I've lived in Inglewood all my life. This community has been a home to me. And I hear that most of you guys are from the LA area, so I wanted to give you information about the area as well as our university that pretty much everyone goes, Cal State Dominguez Hills. For the first half of our community's history, we experienced racial discrimination. Acts such as gerrymandering and other discriminatory means were used to keep us from public resources and investments that we really needed and deserved. After the most brutal police act of August 1965, the community took to the streets to ask for justice and equality. Back then, we didn't even have a hospital, let alone a Cal State. And now, with Cal State Dominguez Hills and the Martin Luther King Medical Center, we've helped 14,000 strong to support our education and our future. So please, respect our history, our community, and our campus. Thanks.
Hi Commissioners, my name is Jackie, and I'm a member of Young Professionals for a Better Government. I had the opportunity to speak with you briefly at the San Fernando hearing, but I wanted to actually provide you with a taste of where I live and work. My community includes the cities of Glendale, Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, La Crescenta, La Cañada, Flint Ridge, Altadena, Pasadena, Sierra Madre, and the areas of Los Angeles that connect them. Prior to living in Hollywood, I resided in the beautiful area of Altadena. Today I'm standing in front of the Fairfax Farmers Market in the Grove, a shopping center and place that many people gather from my community, and where I usually get lunch on Fridays. I work across the street at a Jewish nonprofit that helps provide legal services to the poor. Many of my neighbors in Pasadena and Hollywood work in this sector. Historically, this area has served as a place of refuge at one time or another for people who fled persecution. Historically, these areas have served as a place of refuge at one time or another for people who fled persecution elsewhere, whether it was the Armenians in Glendale, the Iranians in Beverly Hills, the Jewish in Hancock Park, or the thriving LGBT community in West Hollywood. Please remember, we are defined as much by our values as we are by our geography.
My name is Alam, and I own this small Ethiopian market called Palm Grove Ethiopian Restaurant in Harvard Heights. I would like to tell you a little bit about my community and what makes it unique and special. We are part of the USC community with the 110 corner to Vermont and Watts, and with the Ethiopians in Culver City and North End to Miracle Mile. What makes this community special is people, our connection. We go to church together, we work together in business community, and we share concerns about high taxes and employment. Thank you. Please keep this unique and beautiful community together.
I'm Diana and I live here in East Los Angeles. I'm standing on Whittier Boulevard, home of the Latino Walk of Fame, an important monument to inspirational leaders and great thinkers. I choose to share this part of my neighborhood because it highlights one of the most important leaders in my community, Cesar Chavez. My community includes a number of nearby cities, including Bell and Cudahy, and extends down the I-5 to Downey, Montebello, and La Mirada, including Whittier. Where I live is largely an immigrant community, and we struggle with the same issues that immigrant communities all over California do. One huge issue that unites my community is concern about access to healthcare. I'm incredibly fortunate to have a job that covers me, but so many of my friends, relatives, and neighbors are not so fortunate. Recent changes in the healthcare law have helped, but this problem is still in the forefront of everyone's minds. It just doesn't make sense that in an area that is full of so many great medical resources, that so many people would be going without the help they need. So please, Commissioners, respect our community and its needs.
Welcome to beautiful Silver Lake. My name is Dan and I live and work just a few blocks from here in an area called Koreatown. This afternoon I want to show you a little about my community. Some might say it is the hipsters district, as it runs from Northeast LA to Koreatown, including my neighbors in Boyle Heights and a few nearby cities just south of downtown LA. This community of neighborhoods surrounding downtown is one of the coolest places I've ever lived. The intermingling of recent grads, financiers, immigrants, and artists, combined with the unique architecture, density, and easy access to public transit, creates a community that is unlike anywhere else in Southern California. Our community stretches from Thai-Town to Highland Park, down to Huntington Park and Commerce. It contains ethnic enclaves like Chinatown, Thai-Town, Filipino Town, and Koreatown, as well as working-class areas in the Northeast and Echo Park and Silver Lake, both magnets for young professionals. Needless to say, LA Live is also a growing attraction and helps the entire neighborhood by creating jobs. So please, commissioners, keep the hipsters, the workers, and my friends in the same district. Thank you.
Wow, what a ride. To recap, we headed up the 170 to Van Nuys, then jumped on the 5 to head up north to the high desert back south, then riding parallel to the Metrolink San Bernardino line into Claremont, Montclair, then catching up with local advocates on water issues affecting the San Gabriel Valley. Did I mention Chinatown's one of my favorites? Next, we met up with our neighbor Ken in Fullerton. Then we took the 57 south to the 91 west to Cerritos before heading into the South Bay, the heart of all goods, the port of Long Beach, and with a much more manageable airport than the Goliath LAX.
Keeping with the ocean breeze, we stayed coastside to Santa Monica on PCH, and we represented with some real LA spirit at the Forum before heading inland to West Hollywood, a major retail hub everywhere from Hollywood to the foothills. Next, we grabbed a late lunch with Alam and Mid-City before heading to East LA.
Then we slipped into our skinny jeans and took a straight shot up to the 5 to kick back with the hipsters at the newly redeveloped Silver Lake Reservoir at the dog park.
You just heard from our friend Dan down the path at Silver Lake Dog Park. Now we'd like to clarify some of our key priorities.